On the track, time for another final. Women's 1500 meters. And they're led out by Jocelyn Chow of Canada. All 12 finalists onto the track. Another big final in Tampere. The lineup includes this year's world leader, Alamaz Samuel of Ethiopia, hoping to continue their success in this event down the years at World Under-20 Championships. The Kenyan threat, though, comes from Cherop and Jebitok, who is the Kenyan champion. On the start line for the women's 1500 meters final, Mariana Machado of Portugal came fourth in the slow first heat. Fadisa is the 5th fastest in the world this year from Ethiopia. Erin Wallace, Commonwealth Youth gold medalist of Great Britain. Delia Slabas, bronze in the 800 meters, still only 17. Alamaz Samuel is the fastest qualifier and the world leader in 2018. Caitlin Collier didn't make the 800 final. Now she gets a big shot at the 1500. Katrina Robinson, Auckland City Athletics Club in New Zealand. Marika Hiranaka was 8th in Heat 2, but it was enough to qualify in a much quicker heat. Miriam Cherop, Kenyan hopes with the athletes second in the Kenyan Championships. Francesca Brint, Sale Harriers of Great Britain, personal best in qualifying. Jocelyn Chow, Ontario area record holder from Canada. And the second fastest qualifier, 3rd in the World Under-18 Championships last year, Edina Jebitok.
On your marks.
All set for the women's 1500 meters final. So will the Ethiopians take a leaf out of their steeplechasers book? 1st and 3rd in that race at these championships a short time ago. And they have won 3 of the last 4 titles. And they've been a 1-2 in the last 2 events. In Eugene, the United States in 2014, and in Bydgoszcz, Poland 2 years ago. It's the Canadian Chow, who is the early leader, and Sklabas, who is an Arizona State student in the United States, runs for Switzerland, is in 2nd place, and she's had a really good week. At the moment, in the early stages of this race, the East African contingent, heavily favoured, are happy to be further back in the pack.
You can see Chow is just making the running here. Sklabas closely in there. Collier, the American athlete, ran a personal best to make this final. She's had a lot of running in her legs this week. Portuguese athlete is just tucked in 4th place, and she has had a great season so far this year, running personal best throughout 2018.
Samuel on the left of the picture just goes wide on the back straight now. The sunshine still beaming down on a really hot afternoon in Northern Europe. The Ethiopians together. Fadisa is the other one alongside Samuel, the world leader. But it is Katrina Robinson of Auckland City Athletics Club in New Zealand, born in Texas. She's based in Brisbane, runs for New Zealand though. Those are her strongest ties, and she's at the front at the moment. 15th in the 3,000 meters earlier in this championships. Slabas leads a close, tight-knit pack at the moment in this 1500 meters final, which also includes Erin Wallace of Glasgow in the UK, who moves up on around the outside to 2nd. Wallace actually competed in the triathlon at the recent Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, but suddenly now a little burst is coming, and it looks like it is Slabas who's making it.
Sklabas has decided she's not willing to hang around any longer. She's made a long run for home, and she has been followed by Alamaz Samuel, who is a supreme 1500 meter runner, and also the Kenyan contingent are running up behind her as well. They're not willing to let her go. They have just reined back in those notions by Sklabas that she can run away early from this field. Cherop is not having that, neither is Samuel. Sklavas has been taken back by the field. Samuel and Cherub just right on her shoulder. Coming up to 1 lap to go in this women's 1500 metre final.
Last European winner, 2008 Steph 12 of Great Britain. They take the bell in the 1500 metres final, and the Africans are making their move now on this final lap. And Samuel, the world leader, goes to the front. Cherub goes with her. Jebitok is lining up as well. Sklavas at the moment, the European, just breaking up the East African group. And it is Samuel who's racing away. Samuel down the back straight. Cherub trying to stay with her. The Ethiopian trying to maintain their dominance. 3 wins in 4 events in this event. And it's going to be Ethiopia or Kenya, it looks like at the moment, because Sklavas can't keep up with them. And neither can the other Kenyan, Jebitok, who was 3rd in Kenya last year, but she'll be run out of the medals at the moment, the way things are looking. Samuel's bringing them into the home straight now, and Ethiopia are on course for another gold in the 1500 metres final. Samuel's been the world leader, the best out there this year, and she's stretching away now from Miriam Cherub. And it'll be Ethiopia's golden moment in the 1500 metres in Tampere. Kenya's 2nd through Cherub, and Sklavas has another bronze medal, her 2nd of these championships. But the gold stays with Ethiopia.
Samuel has shown why she was the supreme athlete in this 1500 metre final. Coming in here with a superb season behind her now. She had been beaten in her championship, so she knew there was no room for error, and she did not put a foot wrong in that final. Tactically excellent. Last 400, dominant. And she held Cherub off. What a run from Sklavas to come in there in 3rd to secure her 2nd bronze medal for the Swiss team. They have a superstar in the making, I believe. You can see just how happy she is looking up to the scoreboard. And it is all about Alamaz Samuel. She was not letting this title go. 4:01 personal best, extremely fast young athlete. Cherub gave her a really good run in 2nd. She didn't have it all her own way. And Sklavas really made the running for them. Worked very, very hard in that race and has been rewarded for it. Samuel just taking a bit of shade there under the Ethiopian flag. It is seriously warm down there in the track today.
This is 2 golds in about 20 minutes or so for the Ethiopians. As we watch the finish, and Samuel just had too much, and tactically very astute, ran a very, very good race. Sklavas, well, she was bold and brave, and she hung on in there to take the bronze. A distant 4th in the end was Machado of Portugal, who actually caught Jebitok in the last few metres.
Machado is really great young talent coming out of Portugal, has had a super season, and that's an incredible performance by her.